time streamed, but hey, we're here. Playing TSG, or the survival game on Roblox. Now, if you don't know, basically inside the series, I'm going to be, I'm basically just gonna be like rebirthing. I mean, going to 1K. Right now, I'm currently, we're currently at like around the 175 mark. Go over here to check. We have like all these abilities. So there's 14 total capabilities plus this. So right now we have 177. Anyways, for the start of the method, obviously, I mean, if you want to see the route that I use personally, I would just take this route. Then we start off with breaking these few trees. And yes, the area on the right is definitely better for getting wood, but you still end up getting to the woods of this area. So you want to go over here, you want to find things. Gather all the resources that you can. Depends on what you have, though. Also, you can break the stones on the way, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Also, for grinding, you're gonna want to start out with ever, like, which one you want. Doesn't really matter. I just personally like going for like, so first of all, you do farming, you do wood cutting, crafting, use crafting, iron that you mine, and stuff around. A very ridiculous process, and it takes a whole bunch of time. Like, honestly, I would say only get a few rebirths, because like what I'm doing is like way out of a lot of people's league. I mean, also the single handed thing that I really want to see if we get positive percentages. Also, mainly. It doesn't get updated a lot. So. Probably actually one of the best Roblox games on the platform. Yeah, so as you can tell, we mine those trees over there, so we can, like, you know, finish it up inside this area where there's a lot more trees. Now, honestly, you can do whatever method you want. There's probably even a better method than what I'm doing. That's probably saves like personally, just doing my method that I've been doing forever. The big trees are where like the money's at. Like the small trees are good, but the big trees like basically fills up half of your bar no matter what level you are if you break it down. If you're wondering what to do for food and crafting, honestly, like, there's not really any, like, suggestions that I would say for them both, but, like, obviously, if you have resources for food like I do, then you craft stuff. If you have resources for other stuff, you can bowls, you can ore and iron, all those things, anything that you can craft will add to that. And also, you can just place down builds and remove them, but again, that wastes so much time compared to just crafting like 1,500 items. Okay, I can actually done it, so I can actually start doing this. that's cool. It's actually pretty useful. I haven't actually done any of this like new stuff, to be honest. So it's actually kind of cool seeing for the first time. Let's see, does this stuff stack? Okay, it doesn't stack. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, the new foods are basically useless besides just like. This bed is gone. So for the mining method, you want to like put your bed right here. Just want to put a toilet right here. Sleep on the bed. Do that. Destroy this stuff. Also, you want to kill the bear constantly for the extra meat. So basically, the idea is that you want to just mine this area, and you just straight up want to leave the game after it, then rejoin the server that you were previously in. So I'll rejoin the server that I was in. And you just want to have like a second private server just on demand. You can just re-enter and you know nobody's gonna be in there. Just having somebody else in there won't allow worse respawn instantly. And also, I have a huge farming server, which is where I do like most of my like farming stuff. Basically, the main idea of that is that you want to like, if you're doing farming, you want to like, you know, keep it separate from your mining. Oh, obviously, I had like it a little bit different there, so I couldn't do it perfectly, but like, you want to keep the mining inside a whole separate server, but keep everything else on inside. You don't want to like, you don't want to keep anything inside any other. You do all your farming, crafting. I mean, you can do crafting inside, you know, of course, your other server. I'm not saying. Also, just remember, there is very important for getting a whole bunch. I mean, also just trading and fishing in general can also help you. I don't know if I accidentally clicked on my server. If I did, I'll show you how long it takes to load in compared to, you know, just, yeah, as you can tell, I'm just gonna let this go for a second just to show you how long it takes. Like, it takes way longer than it's so much longer. Honestly, it doesn't really, I don't really mind it anyways, because to be honest, I have the entire game covered. But at the same time, I mean, it doesn't really affect me that much. I mean, yeah, sure, it does actually just make my time so much more slow, but like, I prefer just having a huge hopefully need stuff. You know, just because you just need it one day. You have to help out with people, so. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, you see how much longer it takes to get inside the server compared to all the other ones. It's the exact reason why you want to, I'll just put the spawn point right there. I can't really show you guys, but with your mining server, while you're inside of it, you want to make sure to have it at the top of your screen so you don't accidentally click on your top private server, because your private server that you're going to want to use is going to be right below it. And yeah, technically speaking, you could probably like try to just not be able to click on the private server if like another one's blocking. So I should have some easier thing on the private server that's right below yours, because how Roblox works is that whenever somebody makes a private server after you and you're invited to it, it will stay there forever and be underneath forever. You can't change it unless they blacklist you, or you just like, I don't know, there's no other way to do it. You might be able to do something with like better Roblox or like a Roblox extension, but like, pretty sure you can. Also, if I get better internet, I might want to try the internet to see if that helps at all. obviously you can't tell that in combat, but like, just in general. Obviously, if you guys haven't read the description yet, there's going to be shorts videos that I'm making explaining, you know, the art of Rebirths inside this game. Because it's like, it's one of the hardest things to do, in my opinion. It's the hardest part about TSG in general. Over to the TBU Discord. It's another thing if you don't know, I'm part of the TBU clan on TSG. Powerful and superior clan inside the game. Takes a lot of effort. So the fact that I've even been able to do this 177 times is actually... Honestly, if you want to do the same things that I'm doing, honestly, I just say try to stay motivated because it really is easy. Like how far you're willing to go, you know, to grind and stuff. Obviously now, if we go over to Rebirth, it's like the final part of the quest. So usually you wouldn't be able to afford stuff like this, but I can just straight up just go like, okay, maybe not now. Kind of running I mean, that's really all I have to do. And I press T, Rebirth. And that's another one, that's 178. The counter.
Oh. Well then. You've made it quite far into my game, haven't you? Huh. I guess I should tell you something important then, shouldn't I? But what would you say if you could speak to millions of people over the internet?
There we go, that's basically how you get basically my first rebirth right there. Okay, now we're at 178. So after this, you want to leave your mining server, and you want to bolt back into your regular server. Now, obviously, I feel like before I continue, I should clear up some land to make my game less laggy. Hopefully that will help me. Definitely should remove some farm. It's definitely. I think we can continue the stream now. Back inside the screen. Now, obviously, when you actually do the stuff, you obviously don't want to put your head on. So, you waste a little bit of time. I mean, obviously, time is everything. I mean, you're gonna get bored after a very long time of grinding. That's not even a joke. I mean, that's very well the reason why nobody likes to grind. To be honest, even though I grind Rebirths all the time, it's not exactly my favorite. I mean, I get that I have way more than enough, and I should be trying to get more TSGs. That's why you also want to get the leaves. Like, as you can tell, I mean, sure, I've gotten a lot of meat leaves from, like, TV, just got done the entire thing in like 2 seconds. I didn't even have to mine a single crop. Like, having stuff is important. Well, the only problems though is that like stuff like this starts around and when you have wheat inside the field. Now, I guess it doesn't really even matter if you mine it anyways. Weeds. Especially when it's your entire. Now, like I said, we're gonna like remove some of those. I basically have everything I need inside this entire area. I can clear this entire outer area. Servers take a look. Obviously, that's not gonna help a lot considering my entire mainland. Literally every single place I could place it, I've done. That's not even an exaggeration. Like, literally every single one. I cleared the stuff over there, but besides that, literally every single area that I could put one, I did. Like, I even went up inside every single mountain. Every single, like, secret area that I could find. I cleared through some inside Marvin's cave. Like, I literally flooded mainland with drops now. Sure, there could be better placements than what I did, but I don't care enough to make better placements. Also, I have, like, cabbages and stuff. Also, this series is gonna help prove that, I mean, nobody really says that, nobody really thinks that I didn't grind for what I've gotten, but, like, just to prove it once again that I truly did grind for all this stuff, I mean, This is gonna help prove it. I mean, one of the main reasons why you should destroy the wheat inside these areas is that, I mean, like, the trees are here and, like, I don't even know what happened here. I mean, I didn't even do this. I'm assuming it's, like, my brother hopped in. He probably just took some wheat or whatever. Really, who cares? Wheat is completely useless. That's why I like to use it. So, don't want to touch any other beds inside the process because you're gonna reset your old spawn point. That's not nice. Just do stuff. Also jump whenever you break something. Like if you pushes, you'll automatically get everything from it. But any type of tree, just jump at it as soon as you break the ground, so they don't bite. Or you might slide out, but that's basically. For this, so line back up the machines, basically. So you obviously make like 1,500 bars. Those 1,500 bars that you made to get level 25. Then you leave, and then you go down to your server list, and then you join your private server for mining. Very good strategy. And also, you know, once you run out of like iron and stuff, you'll start using but then after you use that, you probably have enough life. Kind of like a cycle. Now sure, it kind of sucks out. Those are like the only two items that you can really use for it. Time. Still pretty good. If you want to, you can also just kill the bear first. Just nicely kill him. I don't have like the best like efficiency method set up for this. Should be like clicking from like the browser to like the Roblox immediately. So if I close out so as soon as I close Roblox, it's kind of how you want to have it set up. Or Edge, whatever it is. Doesn't really matter how you set it up, just however you want to set it up. Just want to try to do that. Snow day, then we'll be on an absolute grind. hoping to get 250 rebirths by the end of this weekend. On Monday, because we have Monday out. Still don't get why, but yeah. Also another reason why you want the stone, even though you're already guaranteed to get it, another good thing for the stone is that if you run out of iron, you're gonna have a ton of chiseled stone. And then sure, even if you can't craft anything with the chiseled stone, you can still make pretty cool structures. And also there's people that will just get all cabbages. A lot of different stuff. People actually. Yeah, honestly, making dark steel like not be able to be dropped is probably the best decision. Because I kind of realize now that it doesn't really matter if you have the armor, because people are gonna like hit it and they're gonna profit. So it actually makes a lot of sense to do that compared to other things that they could have done. Honestly, I'm just excited for what TSG is gonna do next. It's one of, if not one of the best Roblox games on the platform. Not in terms of updates right now, but inside Prime TSG, that was actually goated. The devs stopped updating them for like 10 years, and everybody got bored of the game immediately. I'm even surprised they didn't stick around with the hackers, but I'm willing to give them to be honest, I feel like taking out hackers was actually pretty fun. Despite them being able to run fast and hit good, I mean, they still couldn't survive a good few minutes. Anyways, okay. 179.
Oh. Well then. You've made it quite far into my game, haven't you? Huh. I guess I should tell you something important then, shouldn't I? But what would you say if you could speak to millions of people?
Anyways, okay, that's another rebirth for the books. We just need one more and then we'll win. You can tell it's only been like, I don't know how long this stream's been going on for, but oh wait, what am I doing? I need to go jump to another my server. I mean, then obviously once you join your server, you want to have your mining server ready immediately. That's like if you want to really see. Okay, we're back in and we're ready to go get more. Looks like we have a beer ring. There we go. Step through the river. Obviously, I'll run out of food soon to keep on crafting, so I'll show you what the method is for like farming. So it's like you do whatever routes you want. Like I said before, just do whatever you want. You want to start heading back to like the other to reach like level 12, 15. Like I said, we're almost at 15 now. Not a requirement, but tearing down these trees and getting crafting done. I'll go clear a whole bunch of the field, so I don't. Time is everything when it comes to rebirths, and you don't have a lot of time. Obviously, I'm 2 times speeding, so it's gonna go quicker than. To be honest, if you're trying to grind rebirths without the 2 times game pass, I mean, like, what are you really even doing? No reason why I'm trying to grind 1 game. Just the tree. Level 25. Obviously, I don't have enough of that. So all the logs and all the extra. Like, we're actually a little bit short on space. That's why I have like extra storage for like extra stuff that I don't. Obviously, you know. This isn't going to be as easy as for someone starting, because obviously they can't carry like 10,000 I'm just gonna go grab some iron from my area. And honestly, if you're trying to like work and stuff, make a huge storage area like I have inside my server. Come over here, and this is my entire dock. The dock has literally like all my extra loot that I don't. Just want to search for your chest for anything that you need. So, for example, I have like tons and tons of raw meat in here. I'm actually gonna take all this. I have plenty of raw meat to last me for like a lot of time. As much of this as you can, because you can use them for future rebirths. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to grind this game pretty hard to have like sort of like the same loadout as I do. honestly, taking all your meat is like the best idea for. I mean, farming is easily the longest part of the Rebirth strategy. I've had a lot of experience. Go over to these chests over here. There's a lot of them. See, yeah, every single one of these chests is filled completely with ballista bolts. And I also color-coded some chests. I mean, it's obviously a thing, because I filled it with a whole bunch of gold. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Take all my stone when I have it. Obviously, since I have a bunch of empty chests, it's hard to pause all my meat. Now, I have an entire like wheat storage station. However, like I feel like it's effective to use like multiple spots too. That entire build over there is an entire like chest filled area, just filled into the room with wheat, and that's it. It's part of the strategy. Now that I actually... Damn, 5 viewers? That number's jumping up quick. I don't expect so many people. Just trying to do some quick emptying real quick. Let's see. Okay, to be honest, I don't even need this much storage. I don't even like. Also, you could technically bring a horse too, but like, I mean, there's not really a point in doing that, anyways. In my opinion, horses are kind of useless, anyways. They're fine, but like, not exactly the most. But there's just crafting left, so I should be able to actually do that. We'll be at our 180th rebirth. You can definitely like afford that type of stuff now. Kinda like questioning if I really want to do that. I just want to know what material I'm just. There we go. Let's jump inside my mining server. Right here. Obviously you can't see me joining it, but I have a mining server. It's loading up now. I forgot to do it. It's better when I'm obviously join, sleep on the bed, use the toilet, and then it's also, let me remove this wall too. I still don't get why this wall. destroyed. There's a lot of lag. Broke the rocks again. Back on track. Just gotta join the server a couple more times. It's just the basic strategy. You just repeat the same thing over and over again until you're level 25. So it's not like good trying to do this once. I think at the or something. I don't really feel like you should even swing. We go back inside the cave, grab some more stone. Oh, I forgot if chiseled stone can be used for like chiseled stone. I'm assuming you're gonna have to use like, you know, kind of like the downgraded version. Chiseled stone, not regular stone for it. More times. Actually, no, this takes way more than 4 minutes. This actually takes like 10 minutes. But if you just use like the proper farming strategy, you'll have it done in like literally a minute. No joke. You just can't farm like you'd normally do. Okay, one more time joining. I want to see like how far we are inside the stream. It's been like 45 minutes around, so that's like 3 rebirths in like 40-something minutes around. Just one more phase, let's just hurry up. I'm trying to document this so I can have like good just like acknowledgement of like what I do. Actually, it's gonna take one more attempt, but I didn't kill the bear that time, but it's fine. You need to kill the bear every single time. The bear is still good for meat, though. I'll just say for a good estimate, it's probably like 47. It's just might not be last few
Oh. Well then. You've made it quite far into my game, haven't you? Huh. I guess I should tell you something important then, shouldn't I? But what would you say if you could speak to millions of people over the internet? I suppose I'd tell you the story of an old friend of mine that they once told me.
I'll just let that play by.
His grandfather, he was a pilot in World War II and flew bombing runs over Europe. On one run, his plane was hit with deadly anti-aircraft fire, but by some miracle, they survived. They had no idea how on earth they were still alive until they examined their plane and found the anti-aircraft shells in the
That's 180 right there. It's 180 rebirths inside the bag. Rejoin the server. Obviously, I did a little bit of a different move this time. However, in my opinion, from what I've seen, this actually can be more effective. Rejoining your private server again with your farming saves a little bit more time, in my opinion, because you can just redo all the farming. Not all the farming, all the mining. And since you're kind of already used to the mining, you don't have to take a break from it. You'll be able to, and also, not to mention that woodcutting, to be honest, is much easier than, it's not much easier than mining, but at least you're doing something new. With mining, you literally do the same exact thing, go from left to right, and instantly slaughter the bear. Once you get its meat and hide, you leave, and then you rejoin your server. It's just the same exact strategy. Every single time. One of the very few times that I actually talk on stream, so yeah, I've talked on previous ones, but very excited about YouTube is coming. They're adding a shield to the game, so that's gonna be nice. I just hopefully they add more rebirth abilities. To be honest, I should just keep like, if I know that the game's gonna update, I should always just keep like 10 rebirths on me. That's what I would recommend for anybody who already has a lot of rebirths. Keep like 10 rebirths on you just in case the game updates with like anything new. Or like any new abilities, so you can be like the most powerful one first. Being powerful is like the way to put it. So if they ever add any more abilities, you want to be ready. Just in case there is anything you know need to get. Just gotta do this a few more times so I can head back to my regular server. If you're wondering how I don't stay, I don't get bored at all while doing this, honestly, I just like listen to music, I guess. That's really average on that, it takes an average of 15 minutes and around like 30 seconds to get one rebirth. To be honest, yes, it's definitely not the easiest strategy ever. And to be honest, if I try to figure out the fastest route possible, I could probably cut off like a good 2 minutes or something. But the strategy just gets absolutely demolished by the mining stuff. Because mining's the longest string, I mean. If TSG added like in a way to get the mining stack quicker, I would appreciate it, but I don't really think I wish there was a way to get the stuff faster, but this is basically just the entire strategy. We're gonna have to do this 1, 2, or 3 more times. This depends. So I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Be back. The funny thing about TSG is that it's way different than most Roblox games when it comes to rebirthing. Normally when you hear rebirthing inside Roblox games, you're like, oh, well, that's easy. Sure, it can really be put in. But TSG is just like a whole different story. So much more work needs to be put in than any other Roblox game to my knowledge, just to get one singular rebirth. I mean, it could literally take like upwards of like around 15 minutes-ish just to get one rebirth. Yeah, there's clearly some stuff. And if it takes like 15 minutes to get one rebirth, you can imagine it while you're trying to farm. It easily is going to cut you off. Obviously, ruin your strategy. It'll also make you waste like about probably like 7 to 10 minutes of your time. I'm pretty sure that we don't have school, so expect level 250 by the end of this week. Obviously that isn't a guarantee, but at the same time, honestly, the goal is to just play as best as I can, just get as many rewards as I can for the week. Even if it is, you know, shorter than I expect it to be. Even if I can't guarantee 250 rebirths, I can still, you know, try. I mean, I am guaranteeing though that I'll get at least over 210 rebirths. I mean, so one of my goals is to reach upwards of like 20,000 storage. Mainly just because, I mean, not only is it past the 200 mark, but it's also... Ah, crap, my game's lagging. I don't know if my internet went out or my game's just lagging. Kinda good. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyways, I can just rejoin a new server anyways. The lag is definitely one of the things that you don't want when trying to grind. It halts your progress for a second. Okay, anyways, back into my server. Surprisingly... takes a long time when you're doing all this stuff, but it's okay. Okay, anyways, back into it another time. You know, obviously, you already know what we're gonna do. God damn, I almost have 10,000 meat. That might not seem like a lot, but inside TSG, that is a ton. Also, if you're wondering where I got all my food and stuff from, besides like my carrots and my cabbages, are handed out by TBE, and I gotta give big respects to Freeze. Freeze is a big reason why the series so far has been pretty easy. Obviously, it's not gonna be as easy because, you know, I'm gonna run out of food eventually to make. Now, sure, if I drop one thing of this, it goes down by like 100. That's the thing though. So basically every single one that I have basically can count towards like one stack of wheat. So if I have like one stack of wheat of something, I can easily like so I got one stack of wheat of something. Just one stack of wheat, 99 in general. And then with that wheat, I use it for. So, turns out that giving somebody a completely useless item, that's like the thing before about wheat. It actually used to be pretty good. I mean, it used to be very good for making bread. All you needed was wheat. Now that you need a whole egg with it, and the fact that eggs don't really spawn a lot anyways, I mean, bread is basically out of the equation anyways. It's like a good crafting resource now. Unless they make it so you don't need an egg anymore. Obviously. That's what it is. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, anyways. Okay. Let's continue. Also, you can do it inside whatever order you want. So, after instead of farming, you can obviously do the same exact stuff again and go back to mining. Just do the last activity that you do right after. And obviously also just try to refrain from swapping servers. Doing any other one first. Obviously do the two others inside the same server. It's gonna waste a bit of time, but it's to make gonna need a big part of it. Doing all of this good. Honestly, just having black really kind of sucks. Not black. Or move areas with props. Literally. Honestly, if I think of like a simple explanation of why I'm trying to record stuff, I would just say like the strong box. When you think about it, I mean, what do you even do without Roblox anyways? I'd be so bored, I'd probably be like a Fortnite. Quite frank, I mean, I am a Fortnite. Like I don't know. Oh, I can actually see mainland. Oh, my eyes are finally like getting focused on this suit. So I don't see it. It's so great. So every single tree you got right into. So we're gonna clear a little bit more of the field and then the worst part is that when you think about it, it's gonna take about 31 minutes. Which obviously makes it a lot worse. Obviously, all we have is crafting left. Yep. So, Orthovic chiseled stone, yes, you do actually need that stuff. Good for you.
Oh. Well then. You've made it quite far into my game, haven't you? Huh. I guess I should tell you something important then, shouldn't I? But what would you say if you could speak to millions of people over...
You're actually stacking words. Obviously, while we're over here, let's line up some of these things. Obviously, pop more food real quick. Gotta get back on the grind. Time to remove some more of this stuff too. It's not gonna need it right now. How long it's gonna take to get inside the server after this? There we go. Cut off a whole bunch of that. Just get rid of the rest of this. Just cut it off here. I guess I can still use the other side for some stuff, but it's not gonna be much more useful. Obviously, I'm wasting a whole bunch of time, but it's gonna make the server way less occupied. We basically clean up the rest of this part of it and perform the masterpiece. Craft. I'll do this for as long as possible until I just get bored. Basically the goal for every single stream at the bare minimum is 5 viewers. So even if I'll try to stream daily, so the goal every single day is to get 5 viewers. And yes, obviously I will take breaks and I'll it should be 1K left. obviously I can do more, but the goal is that within a span of like 200 days, I'll have one. Awesome. I mean, there has been days where I literally was just able to grind straight up just plenty of hours. Straight up was just able to play. I literally got 20 rebirths in one. Remember, I've only been streaming for a couple hours. If you have like 7 hours of free time, you can easily get like. You know what happened that day? I just like looked so good. Since when the game was actually. Now it's kind of not bad. It's not like prime. Just it's time to get another viewer. Yes. Okay, boom. Actually make like hop back into another server. Let's just quick check real quick. Let's go back inside the menu. See our progress. So that adds up. Very high. I'm trying to bring that up. Even if it takes more than a year, I'm willing to try to at least get a few rebirths every single day. Even if I don't even rank the 5 goal every single day. To be honest, the 5 goal, I mean, considering where I'm at, I mean, I only have to do like, if I do like the 5 goal for like 200 days, I mean, I have a whole bunch of extra time now. Specific 19 of this. If I do like 5 a day, I'm still ahead of schedule. It's like, time. Let's rejoin again. It's probably the most boring live stream ever, to be honest, but I can't really do much about it. I mean, it is just TSG rebirth grinding. So we're gonna need like 4 more. Ridiculous amount of work, but good payout in my opinion. It's been going for 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I'm about to reach my 5 rebirth goal. Honestly, I might even try to go for like 10 if I can one day. Probably more than that. And I said I'm gonna try to get at least like at the maximum like 250. If I get the minimum, I should actually just try to 220 around. still inside chat. I don't like my stream is, to be honest.
Oh. Well then. You've made it quite far into my game, haven't you? Huh. I guess I should tell you something important then, shouldn't I? But what would you say if you could speak to millions of people over the internet? I suppose I'd tell you the story of an old friend of mine that they once told me. His grandfather, he was a pilot in World War II and flew bombing runs over Europe. On one run, his plane was hit with deadly anti-aircraft fire.
If you want to know the best method for grinding crafting, honestly, you'll probably need to get some like resources and stuff. But what I would personally recommend is that as you're doing your wood cutting one, make sure to grab every single log and every single. No, and that's only if you like don't use leaves for like, getting your food done. You can easily like craft the bowls and ropes. So. You can also mine stuff too. Damn, I have many suggestions on this. You can do ropes too. You can also use your stones. Let me turn that down a little bit. I can't really tell how loud the music is. Just tell me if that's better. I turned it down slightly, so maybe it might be better. I mean, it's staying inside the green area, so as long as it's fine. This is like a quick thing if you want to know how to like craft the stuff that I do pretty quick. Obviously, craft, food and stuff. Stuff that I my game's being today with 17,500. Cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, and